Hi, my name is Chris Dixon. This is Founder Stories. Today we have Mick Mountz, the CEO and founder of Kiva Systems. Thanks for being here.
Hi.
So can you tell us what Kiva Systems does?
So Kiva is a mobile robotic solution to pick, pack, and ship in warehousing. So a couple of years ago, we had the notion that there was a better way to handle pick, pack, and ship for these online order fulfillment centers. We created a system that uses hundreds of mobile robots inside the warehouse to move shelving to the pick operators so they have access to the inventory. And the benefit of that is, of course, they're now doing 2 to 4 times as many orders per hour as they've done the old way.
So just to understand, I, as a consumer, go to one of your customers, I don't know, like for example,
Pick
a
one,
website.
Staples.com.
So I go to Staples.com,
Yep.
I order a stapler, and there's a distribution center where that stapler is sitting and gets put into a box and my name gets put on it.
That's right.
And these are distribution centers they are located in the country of where the customer lives.
That's right.
So
all
it's
over
not
the
in China
US.
or something
Yeah,
like this.
that's right.
And you have a robotic system to automate that and make it much more efficient.
It's very challenging. What we noticed, I actually got started on this about 9 years ago after working at Webvan. And when I was working at Webvan on how to fill the orders economically, what we learned is the existing material handling conveyor-based systems were all designed around retail store restocking, moving pallets or cases of inventory to a store. But they weren't focused on how to get one red, one green, and one blue in a box. Yet the internet's taking off and people are ordering a couple of things online. So that whole problem of pick, pack, and ship was kind of unsolved, if you will. Each base picking, it was very unsolved. But yes, you're describing, so our customers are people, we have installations with about 15% of the top internet retailers now. And these are folks that are doing a lot of business sending packages to the home. And when you open that box on your doorstep and there's red, green, and blue inside, sometimes, often, there's a Kiva behind that at the warehouse back in Pennsylvania or back in Reno that was supporting the operators who were doing that work.
So with a traditional retail store, it would be sort of like the store would run out of Sony TVs, they'd place an order, and then they would get a shipment of a bunch of Sony TVs,
That's right.
like sort of in batch.
That's right.
And then with e-commerce, I'm ordering a red stapler, a blue pen, and
one at a time.
And so you need to go, and it's a completely
That's
different
right.
system. And you notice this at Webvan, which is, for people that don't know, is sort of a pioneering, one of the first, it was sort of a widely I don't know, talked about
in a lot of different ways.
Well-funded.
Yeah, I call Webvan the most spectacular internet flameout of the bubble era. Yeah. Went through hundreds of millions of dollars trying to do.
The idea was home grocery store.
Home grocery. Yeah. It was grocery home delivery, and that phenomenon still exists obviously today in New York City. It's Fresh Direct, and you've got Peapod around the country. And the idea is to pick, pack, and ship groceries and drive them to somebody's home. It turns out it's a very hard problem. Driving them to the home, let alone picking and packing them in the box. Yeah. The traditional way, incidentally, I think you were getting at this, before Kiva, what you would do is snake conveyor through the building and your cartons would go from zone to zone around the building and humans would walk out and find that inventory. And fundamentally what we've done is turn the problem around. Instead of sending humans out to go get the inventory, we put the inventory on mobile shelves and bring it all to the pick workers. So the benefit is, without leaving their little orange mat, they have access to all the SKUs in the building. They all come to them. They can fill any order that comes in online.
And can you just give us a sense, so you said 15% of e-commerce companies use you, and I mean, I don't know, the rumors are you're doing super well and are an IPO candidate. I don't have to comment on that, but like any other sense of sort of how you're doing as a company? Yeah,
business has been growing like gangbusters. Last couple of years, we've been growing over 100% a year, and so.
And you sell these things at like millions of dollars.
What we're selling is a large capital system, and average selling price when one of our customers installs a Kiva in their warehouse is about $5 million. Some $4 to $6 million is a classic system. What's interesting about our approach, though, it's all very modular and mobile robots, and as a result, we have customers that get on the platform with small $1 to $2 million starter kits, and we have other customers where they have $20 million of Kiva equipment in one room. So you can scale these things from very small, 2 operators and 2 pick stations, up to 200 based on some of the technology we developed to make the thing completely scalable.